Have you ever been on the pitch and all you're doing is praying for the ball not to get to you because you're scared of making a mistake? That used to be me. And I'm here to teach you how to fix this problem. So back when I was in secondary school, when I started playing football, I enjoyed playing small-sided games with my friends and my brothers. But when it came to real matches in school, I'd just be praying that the ball didn't get to me, so I wouldn't make any mistakes. And it was really, really frustrating. After a while of trial and error, I became very, very confident. I was not even thinking on the pitch. I was just playing through instinct, receiving the ball, dribbling players, making assists, scoring goals. And I remember one of my holidays a few years back, I think 3 years or 2 years ago, I went to a place that they were playing small-sided games. And my mom took me there. My mom took me and my brothers there. So first it was like set. So if you lose, you go out for the other team. So they were around like 5 teams. So the first set, I was nervous and I was very scared. And I did not play very well at all. It was also terrible and I was so embarrassed because my mom and my brothers were watching. So it was now time for us to rest because we lost the match. So when we were sitting on the bench, I now thought about it, that how could I lose? That I've already played my worst already. That the next match, that the next sets that we play, I should just forget about making mistakes and just enjoy myself, have fun. That's why we even came here in the first place, to have fun and enjoy ourselves. And bro, for like the next 2 or 3 sets, I just dominated. I was just dribbling, making assists, scoring goals, and it was very, very fun. And that's just the joy of football. That's why we got to football in the first place. And it's no fun when we cannot enjoy football. And recently, my team, in my local team, Olubano FC, I was nervous again. And I just, in one training session, then the next training session, I just told myself that all I have to do is relax and have fun. Like, I know I have the ability. So all I have to do is relax and have fun and enjoy it. And I enjoyed the match and I played very well. So I'm going to teach you a step-by-step guide on how to become confident. But okay, the number 1 step is that you have to deserve confidence. The purpose of this video should just be, if you know you're good in training, how to become confident in matches. But first of all, I want to ask, are you even good at all? Are you technical at all? Like, the problem is that some of us are not deserving of confidence. That's why we are not confident. Imagine, you know that you know in yourself that your first touch is bad. When you are playing a match, you want to receive the ball. No, you don't want to receive the ball because you know that your first touch is bad. If you know that your dribbling is bad, you don't want to go one-on-one with a player because you know that you're not able to take the player on. So you have to understand, you have to know that if you're not good at the thing, you can never become confident at it. Just imagine, I'm not good at taking shots, and you think that I'll enter a match and be good at taking shots and be confident in taking shots. No, because I'm not good at it. And that was the problem I had, actually, because earlier in my career, I used to do cone drills, all these boring and robotic cone drills that don't improve you at all. I used to do them, and the problem is that I thought I was improving, but that's not how to improve. If you want to play very well and be confident, you have to be in a flow state. And all these cone drills, they don't relate to being in a flow state at all. If you look at the best players like Yamal, Neymar, Ronaldo, Messi, they grew up playing small-sided games where they were able to unlock their flow states. They were in the present moment. There were no restrictions of cones or ladders or anything like that. So I remember when I used to train back in the day, I'd use shoes to be doing robotic. Like, they were also boring, just patterns. It was not interesting, it was not fun. I did not get me into the flow state. When I started applying the maximal intent principle and fun to my training, I got into the flow state and I even forgot about not being confident at all, because I was already training in a way that when I entered the match, it was like I was training because I was already having fun in training, and the training was just realistic. So first of all, get rid of the cones. We're not going to do cone drills in this place. Get rid of the cones. And then when you're training, I want you to apply the maximal intent principle. So the maximal intent principle is where you train at a level that is not too easy, but it's not too difficult as well. But it's just difficult enough that you make some mistakes, because if you don't make any mistakes, then that means you're not pushing yourself to your limits. So you want to push yourself to your limits, but just not in a way that it becomes too difficult that you don't have any quality at all. You want to keep in mind that quality is more important than quantity. So for example, if I was to practice my dribbling, I remember I said unrestricted. That means you're not going to use cones. So I'll just go out to an open field. Sometimes I can use my room. Most times I usually use my room and a tennis ball, or just go to outside my compound and use a normal sized ball. And I'll imagine defenders coming at me as if I was in a match, and I was about to score a solo goal. So I imagine defenders coming at me at match speed, and I'll try and dribble them, and I'm pushing my limits, so that sometimes I have to lose the ball naturally because I'm pushing my limits, but not too much that I now start losing the ball and I start running around chasing the ball. Do you understand now? So imagine this is too easy and this is difficult. You want to be operating just very close to difficult. You don't want to pass the line of difficult, whereby you don't even have any quality in your training at all. Then small-sided games as well. The more small-sided games you play, the more confident you get. And it's simply because you're just playing more football. You're actually playing real football. You cannot just do cone drills and expect to go into a match and become confident. No, because you have not had the reps under pressure. Like me too, when I started my career, I was very unconfident. That's because I never played small-sided games at all. I know small-sided games, especially here in Nigeria, whereby there are plenty of people watching you. They are abusing you, insulting you if you don't play very well. So that life pressure is what you have to. They have to have more reps under pressure. That's the only way you can build confidence. You have to just do it. That's just the simple truth about it. You have to perform more reps under pressure. Then the next tip I can give you is just to relax and have fun. I know that this tip seems easy and you might just say, yeah, relax and have fun, relax and have fun. Everybody has told me this before. But it's actually easier said than done. And people just say you should relax and have fun, but they don't tell you how you can actually relax and have fun. And a way that I've done for a while now, for the past 2 years that I've been doing, is meditating. The more you meditate, the more you'll be able to be present and relax in your whole body, be able to feel your body. And when you're on the pitch, you can translate to the pitch as well, where you can, sometimes when you're nervous, you will not even feel your body again. It's like you are in a different dimension. But when you practice meditation, it allows you to be in the present moment and be in your body. So this is let me just give you a quick tutorial on how to meditate. So you close your eyes, you can sit down, then you focus on something. Most people use their breath. So assuming I'm focusing on my breath now, I'll focus on the air coming in and out through the edge of my nose. So as soon as my mind drifts, like I started thinking of this video now, as soon as you notice your mind drifting, you bring it back, you bring your mind back to the sensation of your breath. And that's like 1 rep of meditation. So start small, start from like 30 seconds and build up to 10 minutes. And you should do this every morning as soon as you wake up. That's what I do every morning as soon as I wake up. And it's my most consistent habit, and it has really helped me a lot. It helps you to be able to stay in the present moment and remain calm. And again, another way you can just relax and have fun is when you arrive for training, when you arrive for matches. Don't be the guy that just sits down. No, you don't talk to that people. Don't be the shy guy that just stays at the corner unless it will show in your performance on the pitch too. Greet your teammates, have fun. When you see your teammates playing around, play with them. I used to be the guy that when my teammates are playing around, I'll just go and sit down on one side. I'll not even join them at all. I'll just be on my own. Just be keeping quiet. Be like the cool, nonchalant guy. That does not work. Just have fun with your teammates. Enjoy yourself. Don't be the lone wolf. Lone wolf mentality is just an outdated mentality. Have fun. Enjoy yourself with your teammates. Greet your coach. Greet your teammates. Have fun. Then in your warm-up too. It's not that you now go and warm up, you'll be doing boring ladder drills, boring cone drills. Jog with the ball, have fun, dribble around, do freestyle tricks, enjoy yourself, smile, enjoy yourself. So those are some of my tips for you to be able to relax and have fun. Then don't take football too seriously. That's another tip that I learned, especially when I started watching Chelsea matches and started watching Palmer. Like, you know the way he plays. If you don't know, go and watch some Palmer games, full Chelsea matches, and watch Palmer in particular. The way he plays is like he does not even care. He's just playing as if he's at the back of his house with his friends. You have to put that mentality. Don't be a try-hard that you're trying to make everything perfect. Mistakes happen, and it's through mistakes that we can grow. When you make a mistake, just smile and do it again. If you used to watch holding these clips of people like Ronaldinho, Neymar, you see that when they make a mistake, you'll still be laughing. You wonder, why is he laughing? It's because they don't take it too seriously. And whereas you could just make a small mistake and you start getting angry at yourself and at your teammates for your mistake. So don't take football too seriously as well. It's just a game. Take it as that. Then being a true baller as well. You know what I just said now, don't take football too seriously. Some of you may be able to do that maybe when you're winning 3-0. But the real challenge is when you're losing 5-0. Can you still play the way you play when you're winning 3-0? That's the true question you should ask yourself. Then watch full matches. The reason that you might not be confident is that you don't understand the game of football. So you don't know what to do on the pitch. And that's because you watch too much highlights instead of you to watch full matches. The more you watch full matches, the more you understand football and the more you know what to do when you are on the pitch by yourself. So watch full games. It might not be different teams. I don't need to do all this analysis that you see on YouTube. But just watch the game that your team is playing. And that way you'll be able to understand football. You'll be able to understand patterns. So get a team that you love and watch their games every weekend at least. Personally, me, I watch a full match almost every day. And that has really improved my confidence because I know what to do on the pitch and I know what's expected of me in almost every position. And train your fascia as well, because if you're not athletic, then you'll not be confident. When you know you cannot run, you cannot body your opponent away. You have to train your fascia to become athletic. Forget all this gym work and bodyweight exercises. Fascia is the way to go. And this video, I'm not going to go too in depth on fascia, but if you want a full guide on how to go from average to baller in 90 days, then click the link in my description. It also has a full fascia training guide and does diet guide as well, as long as how to train. Everything you need to go from average to baller in as fast in the shortest time possible.